The New York Times recently sold a column in their paper for $560,000. Not only that, Time Magazine recently did an NFT drop on Clubhouse for about $430,000. This whole NFT craze right now, non-fungible tokens, what is my reaction as a marketer overall? I think there's a lot of damage to be done in a good way and also in a bad way too. So take a look at Beeple, who sold his collection of all his works for $69 million, I believe. If you think about Logan Paul, I think he did about $4 or $5 million in his NFT drop. So what's going on right now is there's this massive NFT craze, and I think it is a bubble. I think probably in the next 1 or 2 years it'll probably cool off, and then we'll see, we'll see kind of when the dust settles what's going to stay around, right? So CryptoPunks will probably be around for the long term, and then who knows what else will last. As a marketer, if you think about where NFTs can go, well, now at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see who is the actual creator, and then is this actually a one of one? Because before, you can't track these things, right? Before, it's hard to say, if you look at two Mona Lisas side by side, you can't really tell which one's the original, right? One could be created by an artist that's really good at just imitating stuff. The other one actually has a certificate, right? The certificate is actually what makes it unique. So what we're looking for at the end of the day is scarcity, and NFTs actually enable scarcity because you're able to kind of track, over time, like who has the original certificate. You can also look at the transactions over time. Like maybe you can look at if LeBron James owned that piece before, and then afterwards it went to like a Gary Vee, and then afterward it went to Mark Zuckerberg. That's another way of kind of verifying that, that is kind of the original version or the valuable version. From a marketing perspective, if you decide to make an NFT, a one of one, and then you also provide some access with it as well. You say, hey, I'm going to give you this one of one NFT. Maybe it's an NFT of, like, I actually have a CryptoPunk of myself, right? Just for fun. Sell that, and then plus you get access to me for a year over text message, and then you'll get to join my peer group, and then you'll get to talk to me. You get to meet up with me like once or twice in person, and that will cost you maybe 500 grand or something like that. What you could do is with so with my book over here, instead of saying, hey, just buy my book, I can say, hey, you know what? When you buy the book, you're also going to get an NFT with it as well. And by the way, if you sell that NFT, let's say there's 10,000 copies of it, or 20,000 of those, and maybe 5,000, make it a little more scarce, right? Chances are you could probably sell that NFT alone for over $20, and you can make money on your investment on the book, right? So there's a lot of creative ways to do it, and you can have 10,000 of one thing, 5,000 of one thing, 1,000, and then like 100, and then one, right? So now when you're launching things, you can include NFTs with it, and it just makes it a lot more fun, right? Because now you can add the element of scarcity around it. You can have people like to collect things at the end of the day, and just having the ability, the confidence, knowing that we now have the technology to be able to just see what the heck is going on in terms of measurement and verifying, transactions. Goes a long way. Time Magazine doing that NFT drop on Clubhouse, collaborating with other influencers to help blow their Clubhouse room up. That's getting you more press while you're doing the NFT, and you're also partnering up with other influencers, right? So it's kind of a triple win. You get more awareness around Time, you get to partner up with other people, and then also you're driving some revenue in as well. I just think it's super interesting what's going on here, and I think we're still very early days right now. So I'm excited to see how the space evolves. Right now I'm just exploring, I'm just playing around, and I'm trying to, dip my toe in a little bit, but, not getting to to a scenario where I'm going to lose my shirt, right? So I would say kind of tread cautiously here, take a look at what makes sense. And by the way, I think the idea here is maybe you buy stuff that you think is interesting, as fun, and you don't mind if it goes to zero, right? So, as an example, I have this Charizard card over here, and that I pulled up a couple times when I'm doing these videos. If this goes to zero, fine. If it goes to $50,000, $100,000 or whatever, I'll probably still, it's fine, right? I'm trying to collect at the end of the day. I think that's what it is, to be able to add digital collectibles and to be able to verify scarcity. I think it's huge. Don't forget to check out the next video over there, okay, over there. And before we go, open a new tab, levelingup.com, to learn more about the book. We may or may not have other goodies tied to this book, all right? Levelingup.com in a new tab. You can check out the next video first in a new tab, and we'll see you later.